And welcome to the final, yes, that's right, the final Markedoutwrestling podcast show of 2019, boys and girls. We are going to talk about Monday Night Raw, and I know I'm going to get yelled there for this, but there are some good parts to it. It wasn't just all a bunch of fluff. Obviously, we're going to get into the ending portion, which you can argue was a bunch of fluff. I thought entertaining. Anyway, before we get started, I'm going to introduce real quick. Bionic Brian is here.
Free the Ascension.
There you go. Adam Baum.
I'm amazed you remembered to intro us.
Yes.
Right?
I have a question that is not wrestling related.
Sure.
That I need somebody on the board to please put on the board. So we were having a conversation about Aqua Teen Hunger Force. And there used to be this segment before some of the episodes.
Space Kataz.
It was called Space Kataz. And there was two alien factions. One of them was the Moonanites, right? Which was the 2D guys.
Yeah.
And we couldn't remember the ones who had the shit that would secrete out of their horns or spikes. We couldn't remember their names.
I don't know.
So if you can remember their names, put that shit on the board for us. I'm sorry, off topic, but it was on the brain. I had to get it out.
What about Danzig? Wasn't he involved?
Danzig was in an episode.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
He moved in.
So tonight, not only are we going to do a little Raw reaction, we're going to do our normal weekly The Smarkies, our weekly awards for Raw, but we're also going to do our end of the year awards. Our Wrestler of the Year, Pay-Per-View of the Year, Match of the Year, Rookie of the Year, Heel of the Year, Tag Teams of the Year, Best Storyline, Worst Storyline, Best Gimmick, Worst Gimmick, Missed Opportunity Match, Missed Opportunity Wrestler, Woman of the Year, Host Choice Award, and Swerve of the Year. Now, real quick, and we're going to get into this more later, but I just want to point out.
Whatever.
I didn't know what we were talking about.
I just want to point out that Adam put this together, and he put Wrestler of the Year on top, where the top award should be, right? And I said, Adam, why don't we do Wrestler of the Year male and female? And he goes, yeah, you want to put a female. And then all the way at the bottom, he puts women of the year.
Actually,
all lies, Brian.
No, we
sat here we ran down the roster or the awards together, and at the afterthought,
I did nothing.
I
said
that in
true.
and goes, "Should we have one for the women?"
Yes, as an afterthought, I said no. Should it be Wrestler of the Year male and female?
Well, at first he said that it was already on there.
But so he put Woman of the Year.
Right.
Not Wrestling Woman of the
in
Year.
no particular order.
Yeah. Okay.
On the board,
well, it was on the bottom.
Lieutenant's joining us tonight.
You're wrong.
Jason Sklender's here. Juan is here. Russell B. Captain Obvious, welcome back. Iron Meds, Bang Bus. I saw Justin on there earlier.
You saw him?
Yeah, I
Where?
saw him. On
you guys
the board,
have lunch?
on our chat board.
You get a sandwich
Did
at
you do a video with him and Lars Sullivan?
Yeah.
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 Mitch Bennett?
Yeah.
Wait.
What?
Why isn't he involved in the whole, Mike Kanellis, Maria Bennett nuptials? Have that.
Canales wants his
Right?
release. He's very
No,
vocal
I know,
about
but-
it. He's not going to be on TV unless he's chasing the
No.
Benny Hill title.
Well, it's going to be on their YouTube show or something.
Hey, Soji.
Hey, Shoji.
Extra big ass topics.
All right, let's talk some wrestling.
Take this fucking thing off.
So we each picked 3 categories. We're going to go through the categories fairly quickly tonight, guys. If you don't hear something that we bring up, if you want to talk about something on Raw that we didn't bring up, if it's worth a fuck, maybe we'll bring it up. If not,
Probably not.
we'll just, live with it, man. Live with it. So last week, I think I gave Brian the first go. Is that true?
Think so.
Okay.
Sounds about right.
Let's give Adam the first go. Adam's first topic of Monday Night Raw.
One of the good things tonight, it was teased, it broke on the internet that Randy got hurt. I'll put in quotation marks for those on the podcast that don't see this on the YouTube show. But the fake out at the end, out of nowhere, Randy's fine. He's not on crutches. This is all bullshit. The heartfelt, I might be walking away. I thought it felt a little weird when he said, hey, I'll be back for Mania. No, dude, if you tore your ACL, you're out. You're out 6 to 9.
He said before that, he goes, I'm going to be gone for a very long time.
Yeah, but I'm going to be back at Mania to RKO someone.
Yeah.
That was the one trip up that kind of gave me a foreshadowing, Brian, that he was about to do an RKO.
It felt fishy as soon as AJ's music hit. If they had just left it, if it was just Randy talking and then that was it, if he was actually hurt, it would have just been that. But once AJ's music hit, I was like, oh, okay, this is a fucking.
Well, I just want.
This is a fucking thing.
Do you think he thought he hurt himself, Rob?
I want to jump on that point reul quick, okay? Before you start running into other people, the rest of your opinions.
I asked you a question.
I just want to check the tape. and give myself some due here because I called it when he walked out. I said he looks too somber for this to be a situation. I think if it was real, he would have came out looking much more head held high. Right? He wouldn't have played the sympathy card. What's your question now?
My question is, did he last night think he got injured, or was this all a work, a house show work onto TV, or did he thought he? Do
you think it was planned where he got they stopped the match?
Right. He thought he heard a pop, but it turned out he just had a little tweak, like a sprained ankle. Well,
I mean, obviously, I actually think this is look. There's definitely parts of this that you can shit on. His demeanor was a little too obvious. Obviously, the fuck up you said, Adam, is very. It was like what the math doesn't work. That's 4 months.
Right.
That didn't work. But two things. One, I do think that at a portion in Randy's speech that he kind of threw the line at and reeled you back in a little bit, where you're thinking, this is probably a work. He pulled you in. You're like, oh, damn, is it? And then you're like, oh, no, this definitely fucking work. I think this is kind of brilliant. You have something that happened at a house show that got major social media attention. So for them to then go and make this into a kind of a mild storyline here, at least for tonight, right, plays with that social media attention that it got.
Which was a lot.
Which was a lot. And WWE has done it before, but they have not been that great in comparison to other promotions with playing the social media angle.
Well, they just did it a few weeks ago with the U.S. title changing hands. So
that's not the same, Brian.
Why?
That's different.
Why?
That's because somebody won a belt at the house show.
But that's something significant happening at a house show. How is that different?
Nobody was having fucking scuttlebutts and rumors going around the fucking internet that Randy popped his fucking knee. They weren't going around the internet going, "Oh, Andrade won the U.S. title." It was more like, you see, Andrade
all I'm saying is,
won
bottom line, they're throwing out some pretty big things happening at house shows, which is pretty cool.
Somebody won a belt at a house show.
Okay, and someone also faked an injury at a house show.
Now, I don't think he faked an injury at a house show. I think he got hurt, and he thought it was hurt. Or he got hurt, not injured. And they played an injured storyline.
Yeah, he got tweaked.
Yeah. But it got so much attention online
TV
that they decided to run with it and play with it. The fucking house show thing is not even comparable in no kind of a way. You're just wrong there.
On the board, Russell says Rob makes a great point. Stike checking in just to wish us Happy New Year. He's not going to be on the rest of the show.
Hey, bud.
And Iron Med says WWE's trying social media stunts, learning how to work the fans on social media. Jay, who joins us late, he's got a great point here. I knew it was a work when he was wearing a punk-ass knee brace. As somebody who's torn his ACL, you get the whole fucking shebang where you can't bend your fucking knee.
Oh, yeah, the big long white one?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it goes from almost ankle to nutsack.
Yeah.
I mean, that thing is huge. You cannot move your leg. If he was, this is what, 24 hours removed?
Yeah,
40,
the one he was wearing, like if you're a 40-year-old playing softball, you might put on a knee.
Right.
Yeah.
Squash.
That's what it looked like.
Right.
Exactly. The one we would wear to go play kickball.
Right, exactly. Yeah. So I think there's definitely, and again, we are critics. We criticize all the time. We pay a lot of attention to the layman eye. This might not have been; those things might not have been big deals. The timeline fuck up, the knee brace, it might have worked just fine. But for us and those listening to us who are constant fans, you're gonna pick apart everything you see. I still think I think that the angle work was well done here. And I guess my thing about with the AJ Randy thing is you brought up the point that AJ and Randy, which we've forgotten, had a match at WrestleMania. So, and
they've had a few scuffles.
There's a point there to this, though, Brian. They had a match at WrestleMania, right? And AJ and who were we talking about the other day had the match at SummerSlam.
Ricochet?
Was it Ricochet? No, Becky and Asuka. They had the match at Royal Rumble.
Oh, Royal Rumble.
So here we are, an entire year later, and we're potentially angling an AJ Randy Orton match at Mania and a Becky Asuka match at fucking Rumble. We are absolutely where we were last year. We watched this video from What Culture, and it was kind of like it basically was asking the question, who improved from WWE in the last year, and it went through all these people who got big pushes, especially a lot of the hands of AJ, right, Adam?
Well, the one thing it was saying, AJ got to work with Ricochet. Ricochet held the title, but then nothing after that. AJ took it back. He got to work with Cedric. Cedric got pins and 6-man tags, but he never got the title. Did nothing afterwards. Humberto Carrillo was next up. He seems to be fading away now.
Yeah,
You know-
where the fuck was he?
You know,
He came out for
he
half
did.
a
All right,
second.
all right.
and watching that video from What Culture was for me like Neo in the Matrix. He didn't really understand all the Matrix, the numbers and everything, until he did. And when he did, he went, "Yeah, I see that now." So that video kind of made me go, "Oh fuck, I really didn't see that." And now I'm seeing Becky and Asuka and Randy and AJ, and I'm like, "Holy fucking shit! We are a year later. We're doing the same fucking shit we were doing last year. Nobody's fucking over is more over than they were a year ago in no fucking kind of way."
Yeah, Boss and Hug on SmackDown are still working together.
They're still doing their thing. Right.
I mean, like, so much has not changed.
Nothing has changed in a fucking year. In a year that brought competition to the table with AEW, Brian.
Braun Strowman.
Yeah.
Where's
Well,
Braun?
you know they're not taking them seriously. That's a different topic.
I know I trailed off on your topic here, but just organically, where I like the AJ Randy thing they were doing tonight, I am kind of perplexed as why the fuck these two are engaging at all.
It works though. They have great matches. They have good interactions. They have good promos.
Yeah.
It's fucking compelling.
But we're on the road to WrestleMania. We're starting up our SummerSlam predictions and thoughts and story. Not SummerSlam, but Royal Rumble. All that is we're starting those up on the road to WrestleMania. This is supposed to be. This is sweeps weeks right now. This is sweep weeks for fucking wrestling. This is when shit's supposed to get real. And here we are playing fucking games with two of the top talent who fucking played with each other last year. I don't fucking get it. Just bring out fucking Hogan and fucking and somebody. Just do old people.
Cena and Edge.
Hogan and racism.
Fucking, yeah, something. I'm sorry. I got a little heated there. I don't know
Yeah,
where
let's
that.
move
I
the
don't know where
fuck
that
on.
came from.
We got cool
Brian,
things
it's okay.
to talk about.
Brian, it's okay.
What's your topic, Brian?
What's my topic?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to start with the fucking big one. I'm going to start with the elephant in the room. Not really elephant. Fucking Liv Morgan.
Morgan.
Let's talk about the nuptials, okay? The main
Hot
event
lesbian
wedding. We finally had
action.
another. Yeah,
No,
we had
fuck
that
the
too.
nuptials. Let's just talk
Why?
about HLA.
How'd you
know-
guys like the priest?
Who
I need to
cares?
know.
He was very
I need to know.
southy.
He was.
I think maybe
well,
he's
it was hard for
when he's-
Connecticut. That's the northeast.
It's close. You know, he's gonna go to
Close
a bar,
enough.
maybe
Right.
drive a car to get to the
Oh,
bar.
by the way,
Hop,
Jay
skip,
on the
and a
board
jump from
says,
New York
tell
City."
Rob to calm down. It ain't real until they point at the WrestleMania sign.
Oh, okay.
Our truth already did
You
it.
know what I meant. I know it's not the official road to WrestleMania, but you know what the fuck I meant. Go ahead, Brian.
But how about this? I mean, I know we've been seeing the Liv Morgan promos for a few weeks now, but I didn't fucking think that they were just going to throw her into the whole mix of whatever the fuck is going on with Lashley and Lana and Rusev. But now I guess does this mean that
No,
Liv and
No.
Rusev are fucking
no.
in cahoots?
No.
I don't know why I did their
The scissoring? Yeah.
They could be scissoring. I mean, it's 2020. Well, it's 2019.
No.
But it's almost 2020. You never know. Anything can go.
Yeah, they're not a thing.
You don't think so?
No.
They're more of a thing than Wardlow and MJF being an inner circle.
Woodlow?
Wardrobe.
Woodlow?
They are absolutely an item. Remember she was saying that he's like a fucking sex addict and all that shit? Maybe this is a part of it.
I'm just surprised that you are this detailed on this topic.
I am, dude. I mean, once Rusev popped out of the cake, I was in. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Once the makeup was smeared on Lana's face, I was in. I was like, oh my god, they're really going for it. Bobby's
when
wearing
Bob-
makeup.
Yeah.
It's all over Lana's face.
Yeah, they blackfaced her tonight. Let's just overshadow that point, Brian.
What?
That's
Well,
that's not a point.
that was
That's not a point. It's totally
That's
not. Look, the wed- I thought
Rob can't save it.
the wedding I thought had an element of entertainment to it. It's really hard for me to put that out there. I was entertained in the aspect of I'm so bored. What is this shit going on right now? Fuck it, I'll watch.
main event spot during sweeps, no less.
Yeah,
During sweeps.
it's not sweep.
You just said it was sweep.
No, I said the sweeps of wrestling.
Oh, this is the sweeps of wrestling. How is that not the sweeps of wrestling? This is the main event. Main event segment, third hour, right before La Femme Nikita. Before Silk Stockings.
Are we done with yours?
Yes.
On the board, Thomas Struble. Yo, what's
What?
up, mofos? Can't stay, but wanted to wish everyone a happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Adam, you look like Fred Flintstone with no facial hair. Yabba dabba Jew.
Beep, 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 beep.
That
Okay.
needs to be a focus.
My so we did Randy Knee. That was one of mine. We did you did the wedding. That
Liv
was one
Morgan
of mine.
HLA 2020.
Yes. Gary's a handicap.
Oh,
Excuse me?
So my problem, my topic, I'm going to go into the tag team division. I just want to point it out. And I know I can't bring anything up about the Street Profits without it being a fanboy situation. I get it, guys. I get it. But, just outside the bubble for a minute, Montez Ford, I feel like has the makings of a future superstar on the single scene, right?
Sure.
very biased, but yes, we agree.
We're with you.
I think he's got a lot of the traits, a lot of the charisma that you need. And I still think he needs some polishing. I'll admit that. But for me, he is much better sparring with somebody one-on-one, and I know that personally. He's much better sparring with somebody one-on-one, much more quick-witted. And it seems like he's trying so hard to get Dawkins to be involved when when they were cutting the promo going down the aisle, that it takes away.
Every time he went to him, it killed it.
Yeah, it takes away from what I know he can do. He's focusing too much on that. I think he needs to focus more on attacking who he's talking to. And Dawkins doesn't have anything. Thanks, Brian, for that.
Yeah, what the fuck, Brian?
Scratch the microphone all over the table so we can hear.
Did I?
Right
Yeah.
in the middle of a good
Yeah.
point.
Continue.
I can't remember now.
No, you're good.
You want the smoke?
Yeah, apparently I want to smoke now.
Gary.
Thanks for that,
Gary.
Gary. Anyway, if he
Gary's a liability in a tag
Right.
team promo.
Thank you.
Promo.
Yeah.
I 100% agree with you on the mic. Not to mention he got blown up between the ropes, but the fact that when you have the
We
Uso
want the donut.
kind of chemistry, you have Revival playing off each other in a promo, you have the Club playing off each other. Everybody knows how to work. Even the fucking Viking Raiders know how to play each other in a promo and match the level of intensity.
Yeah.
But here comes Montez Ford, big, booming personality, cut to Dawkins. He looks like Ice Cube sitting on the front porch on Friday. He's like, yeah, fam.
I think that's the thing. That's his gimmick. He's
No.
supposed to be
Well,
kind of laid back.
To bring down the promo is his
No.
gimmick?
Here's the argument, Brian. Is
What?
backstage when they
Yeah.
cut their segments backstage, and then they cut over to Dawkins for his little comedy segments.
Yeah.
They're good. They're funny. The multiverse thing tonight, I thought was funny.
Well, I missed it.
I'm a big nerd. Well, yeah,
That's okay.
I'm a big nerd, so I thought it was funny. But in other times too, Dawkins has some funny moments. I don't want to take anything away from him, but when it comes to the live promo, when you're cutting a promo, the gift of gab at your fucking opponent, he's not there. And I think Montez is too focused on trying to get him in it that he can't use his own talents to shine. That's my take.
When was the last time?
Smoke
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
When was the last time they did the whole update thing?
Once.
Once.
Right, that was
Only
it.
They did it once.
Are they just
I-
scrap
no, I
anything?
think it should be a go-home show thing only.
I know that's what you think, but we haven't seen it yet.
Okay.
So when's the next pay-per-view?
For the new listeners, this is the segment where Rob sucks off the profits. Bang Bus wanted to let everyone know.
When's the next pay-per-view?
It's at the end of January.
And I would have
It's our
finished.
anniversary show, dumb.
I would have finished, but since they're going to have the triple threat next week for the title.
Yeah.
I would have finished that promo in the backstage after they won with not the four most important words, "We want the smoke." I would have said, "We want the titles."
Wrap that shit up, B.
Right. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm getting into it. Go ahead. What you got, Adam? I'm done.
My next one is
It's all my topics.
the Becky contract storyline. Having her bringing up the contract here. This is, yeah, we swerved when CM Punk did it, long ago, right, Brian? But
Sure.
there's no way Becky's leaving.
No, she's married to fucking Seth.
Well, not yet, but
but,
she's not going anywhere.
No.
This is set up for her going into Mania. Asuka's just another, blow off. Right? There's no way that this contract thing is real. They did such a good work with us on Randy in social media. Now this, I'm not buying.
Yeah. There's too many mystery storylines. Right. There's too many. You don't need to cliffhang everything. Right. By the way, I do like
Jay
that.
says Adam is talking about the ladies. Did he lose a bet?
I do like real quick. G2 Entertainment says we want the gold rhymes better. I like that better. Yeah.
Well, and that's
Go.
Berto.
Yeah.
That's Double G Gaming.
I don't fucking know.
Not G times 2 Entertainment.
I don't know what it is.
No, have him read the names again. I like it. It's fun. Do another one.
Anyway, that's all I got. I didn't want to talk about it long.
Okay.
My
Justin
last one's a
Glenn R.
Is there-
SmackDown minute when you're ready.
Anything on the board, guys? First off, did we get an answer on Space Kataz?
No.
We did not.
Glenn Danzig.
It's not Danzig.
Ugh.
Okay. Anything on the board about
Brian, next topic.
anything on the board that we didn't talk about that they're bringing up that they want to mention? I do want to say, look, I do want to say that tonight I thought, me and Adam talked about it when we were watching, I thought that it was match heavy tonight, and I thought it was a good match heavy. The Aleister Black, let's bring this up real quick. Aleister Black and Buddy Murphy, what a fucking good match.
Phenomenal.
And the thing is, I want them to be a highlighted match on a pay-per-view. I think that's what they deserve. But it hasn't bothered me that they've been having the same match for 3 weeks.
They were on a pay-per-view, highlighted, last pay-per-view.
Were they highlighted?
No.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't say highlighted.
They highlighted.
They had a
They
match
were
on
in
the
a
card.
one-on-one match on a pay-per-view card.
And his
what
face
highlight. I'm talking
exploded.
about the upper time slots, man. That's what I'm talking
Okay.
about. Highlighted.
But there's nothing else at
Why-
stake.
why is it
There's
okay?
nothing else at stake, man.
That's fine, but why is it okay? Why is it that? Does that not make sense to have somebody higher up on the card, a highlighted match?
They were
Do you
just
think
on
the fucking first match is highlighted?
Okay.
My God. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Uh-huh.
What are we doing?
Oh,
Yeah.
Wait, you don't want to do SmackDown Minute real quick?
Oh, okay.
I
Adam's gonna
told
give-
you that was my final.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'm sorry. Go ahead. SmackDown Minute with Adam. Go.
All right, Braun and New Day beat Knox, Cesaro, and Zayn. And, hey, what do you want to do with a monster, WWE? Make him dance with the Pancake Boys. Otis cried over some fruitcake, and Mella beat Mandy. A number one contender match was a no-contest waste of time because of Corbin's security. But we'll get back to that. Boss and Hug beat Lacey and Dana. Yeah, there you go. And another number one contender, part 3, third go-round. Daniel Bryan won. Miz tapped. Yay. Daniel Bryan, who we thought was going to face Fiend, is actually now facing him. Cool. Maybe with the haircut he'll win.
He's more aerodynamic. Right?
What?
Daniel Bryan. He's
Yeah.
got no facial hair, no
Oh.
hair on top.
Jason is saying that he answered the Moonanites question.
What is it?
The Plutonians.
Oh, I didn't remember. I don't remember that.
The Plutonian was the name of the character on Irredeemable.
Oh, also, didn't they say get these hips? Did they actually say that on commentary?
I don't know, but
Or like they tweeted it out? That's fucking gimmick infringement on my
Bangbus
end.
says Otis was crying over fruitcake or Lars. He's not sure.
Wow.
Why is that? That's
Wow. That's a whole lot of pumping. Did he do? Never mind.
You mean Mitch Bennett?
He did the worm.
Okay, real quick, guys. The awards for Raw, and then we'll do our year-end awards. Marked Out Award, Pink Slip Award, LOL, and then the MVP of Raw. Let's go with the Marked Out Award, Brian.
Whoever the fuck that was that played Lana's first husband. I thought that guy knocked it out of the park. In that
It's Brad
specific
Maddox.
role, that was not Brad Maddox. I know Brad Maddox.
I don't know if you marked out over it, but I'm going to give you a coin.
My sample size was small.
Don't give him pity coins.
No, give me a coin, man. Give me a fucking
Always
coin.
the fucking pity
What's
coin.
wrong with you?
There we
There
go.
it is. Thank you.
I agree that I thought the guy did very well. I was like, put him on commentary. Fuck, he's not bad. You
Not
know?
bad.
Not bad at
Better
all.
than the priest. I'll say that.
Better than the fucking
I don't know if he
priest.
was a priest.
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
For the 4th time.
Right.
Yeah. All right.
Nice job.
Brian, marked out.
That was me. I am Brian.
Oh, Adam.
Mine was the RKO.
Yeah?
Oh.
I marked out because Randy then, well, specifically, actually, I marked out at the right after it when Randy stomped his leg like 3 times, like my knee's fine.
Yeah.
So
My marked out award is going to be Gary talking about the multiverse. Yeah, Gary talking about the multiverse.
yeah, we want a guy like that explaining it.
Yeah, honestly, my real marked out was Randy doing the RKO. I knew it was coming, but I like the fact that they played the social media angle there. I do like that. I marked out for that. Next board. What's on the board? Marked out.
Marked out. Liv being a lesbian. That's from Bangbus. That's hot. He says. Justin says Hartford crowd chanting Jerry. Talk about Springer fans. You know that's where Jerry was. Used to get taped. I don't know if you realize that.
Hartford, Connecticut. He was in Chicago, wasn't he?
Well, he was in Chicago for years, and then when they did all the tax things, Maury and Jerry moved, and they were in Connecticut.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I went to the Montel Williams show.
Yeah,
live.
that's great. I went to
Cool.
Phil Donahue. Check the tape.
That's awesome.
I actually asked
Oh,
a
you're
question. I got on.
That's old. Really?
Yeah, dude. I was
Was that
on
like
there.
1982?
I was on there when I was 12 years old. It was 1989. Fuck off.
I went to a Sally Jesse Raphael show.
No shit.
No, I didn't.
I was supposed to be also on Regis and Kathy Lee that day, but the new kids were on there, so
For what?
it was sold out.
What was it? The,
No, just in the crowd.
I was
Not
on.
like
I was on
on
Wheel
there,
of Fortune.
sorry.
Though.
you
No,
weren't
you
on Wheel of
weren't.
Fortune.
No, I wasn't.
You suck. Jason Sklenner marked out for the RKO. Iron Meds marked out for Natty. She's a hottie. She's a hottie. Don't let her wrestle. You got that half right. So That's it for the board.
All right, Pink Slip Award. I'll go first. Pink Slip for me is Eric Young.
I got it too.
Fucking bury him now.
Yeah.
Brian, you missed this, but so we had
Benny Hill.
The 400th match between Charlotte and Natty.
Yeah.
And in the middle of it, the fucking let me get my sound effect here.
There it is.
The Benny Hill kicked in, and the guy started running around the ring, and Eric Young runs into the ring, and Charlotte lays the big boot on him, knocks him out.
Okay.
Eric Young is now forever buried. He is gone. He is done.
No.
Just fire him. Save him. Please, someone.
Yeah.
Save him.
I got it too.
They have intergender matches all the time.
Look at he wrote. Eric
Well, I wrote
Young
it. I
after
wrote.
the
I wrote
fact.
Eric Young because I was just gonna go with it. But once I heard what your actual reason was, I regret writing.
Well, then what is yours, Brian? We know Adams.
Pink Slip.
Yeah. You for Dead Air?
Wow.
Wow.
Where's
It's like we have Jason back, Dead
yeah.
Air King.
No, it's okay. I'm
Wow.
just letting it breathe. How about Aleister Black?
Yeah.
You're gonna give him a pink slip?
Yeah. Yeah.
For what?
Yeah. Because
for putting
I,
on a great match
no,
tonight.
no, I want to
Probably
see him.
match of the night.
No, I want to see him in AEW.
All right, whatever.
Okay.
You'd be amazed at what
Justin
he could do in
says
AEW.
pink slip for the whole Lana Lashley when the first husband came out. Eric Rowan's jobbers pink slip him. Jason says Soji says it too, and Russell says I agree with the Eric Young pink slip boys.
Yeah, my backup, by the way, was Bobby Lashley. This fucking, he's sitting there going, really, I came back for this.
I'm surprised his sister didn't come out. Rob, kayfabe guys, Rob earlier in a text thread today said that he thought one of
You got
the
to the
people
prep-
that
the-
would come and wreck the wedding would have been Lashley's sisters. It didn't happen, but it should have.
Don't be mad at that white skank. All right.
Pink slip live.
his
This
first-
new
hey,
gimmick
what about-
makes me want her somewhere else, Bangba says.
Shout out to Bobby's first wife too. I thought she did a good job.
She
in that
was
role too.
not ugly.
No.
No, she was not. She did a great job. Okay, LOL award. I'm just going to go for the wedding. I fucking laughed so much. And if that was a goal, then well done. Not a great wrestling program, but it was funny for me. So there you go. Adam.
Berto late pink slip says AJ Styles, hear me out. They script him like a lame teenager. And when is his last great one-on-one match?
He has a lot.
Yeah, he
has tons of-
Umberto Carrillo.
Yeah, tons of great
Right.
one-on-one matches. They just don't go anywhere.
Right.
Yeah, they just they're not memorable because he does it all the time.
Fitty booking. Ooh.
LOL for me, having Flair and Natty follow Murphy and Aleister Black.
Oh, God.
That's an LOL.
Horrible. All right, Brian, do you have one?
What? LOL?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
What?
Jerry Lawler on commentary during right before actually when he was introducing the wedding segment. He said he gets very emotional at weddings. He said, "I should know. I had 3." I thought it was pretty funny.
That's pretty good. No, okay. That's good. That's
LOL.
good.
Can I have a coin now?
No, I'm not
Why?
going to give you.
Why? Because I asked.
I'm
No,
What?
that's how it works. I give a good answer on substance.
Okay,
Can I get a-
LOL's
can I get
on
a
the
coin?
board. Rusev in the damn cake
It's
for
Roderick Strong. I approve this method.
There it is.
for Sklenner. Iron Meds.
Sklenner.
Lana was good. It was funny. The wedding, I don't know for the right or wrong reasons. That's from Berto. And Berto's mad. He says, Umberto fucking Carrillo laughing my ass off.
It
That
was
was
good.
never a good anything, let alone a match.
The dude is great in the ring. I'm
LOL
sorry.
Owens, Happy New Year. Oh, I forgot about that at the end.
Oh, yeah.
Joe says, anyone touches me, I'll break their finger. And Owens just goes, Happy New Year, and walked off. That was funny, Iron Meds.
Oh, that's funny.
And Bangbus says, LOL, when Montez Ford tweeted out, Lana kissed the black off Bobby Lashley. That's what Bangbus said. Did that really happen?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
that was
looking
just,
at it right
just
now.
what I was showing.
Oh, he
Yeah,
did.
I was going to let him say it because I knew he really likes
I was
Montez
going
Ford
to,
and
but
Gary.
he stole it.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, not
You know
actually,
he really
Bangbus.
likes that. Let's get
Thank
to
you,
these
Bangbus.
fun awards. The year-end awards that Brian
wait,
didn't
we
fill
got-
out.
Still have MVP.
We-
Brother, I filled him out.
MVP of Raw. My MVP of Raw is going to be, it's a 50-50. I'm giving it, splitting it up.
Victor, Connor.
I'm giving half of it to the Street Profits for the win.
God.
And
So
I'm-
25-25.
yeah. And I'm giving the other half to Kip Stevens.
Who?
Kip Stevens. He was
Cares.
he was this week's
What's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
Oh.
yeah.
Wait, against who? Andrade?
No, what's in the box? Really?
Wait, is that a Manchurian fucking?
Mandalorian.
Mandalorian.
Yeah,
First
Baby
off.
Yoda, you fucking nerds.
No, fucking Eric Rowan, jackass.
Oh,
Remember-
what's in the box?
All the jobbers.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, I take back everything I said.
I'm with the board. Justin, Jason, and Iron Meds. MVP of Raw is Murphy and Black.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no question.
Nah, that's good. Okay. I know I put one. Oh, here we go.
All right, Brian, I'm not letting you look at my awards.
Don't worry, yours probably are
Ladies and gentlemen,
subpar.
don't forget, in 1 month from now, we're going to have our 4-year anniversary show. But in 4 years, there's been 4 years, and this has been another year. And it is another year for awards. This is not coming out the way I want it to.
Keep going. Keep going.
No. Okay.
You've got it.
Dumpster fire. So this is our MOWP 2019 end of year awards. You can join us on the board if you want, and we can have some organic discussion, fun about it. Let's get right to it. We're gonna start at the bottom. I don't want to start with the big ones first, though.
Good call.
Yeah.
Like Women of the Year. Start there.
Oh my God. Seriously, bro. Seriously. All right. So we're gonna start with, and again, let's try to keep the chatter to a minimum so we can get through all of them. There's a lot of them.
Yeah, we'll just make our case.
The first award is going to be the Swerve of the Year award. Now, this can be good or bad. This is all your perspective, good or bad on this. The Swerve of the Year award, and the man that I know his notes are full and complete. I'm going to start with Brian. Yes.
Thank you.
Swerve
Thank you.
of
That
the
means a
Year.
lot.
Yeah.
All right. So one night I was just watching Monday Night Raw,
This is made up on the spot.
All right.
I guarantee.
and there was a wedding. There was a wedding angle, and all of a sudden, some exes started coming out saying from the woodwork saying that they were married to the one person. Well, guess who comes out after weeks of promos? Yep, her name, Liv Morgan. That's right. When she came out and said, "Oh, I miss you. Oh, I love you. Oh, blah 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 blah," everybody thought it was about Bobby Lashley. Nay.
Remember he said to keep it brief? This is not only lame and you're not brief. You
No.
failed on both
No,
counts.
this is fresh
You
in
suck.
my mind.
You suck.
This is a late entry into the
Please
best
mute
angle,
him and move
into the
on.
best swerve. This is subjective, right? Wrestling is subjective. This is my answer. This is my list.
Adam.
Liv Morgan.
My best swerve of the year is Vince leaving the talent in Saudi.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh my goodness. No, that's really good. That's great. I got to give that to you. So
Didn't happen though.
It absolutely
No.
fucking happened.
totally fucking
He
happened.
left.
Totally fucking happened.
They had some technical failures.
My swerve of the year, I debated between two. I debated between MJF turning on Cody, but that's more of an
Too
angle.
obvious.
It's more of an angle.
We knew that was going to happen eventually.
But in essence of a swerve, mine's a bad swerve. I thought Kofi losing the Brock swerved me. I didn't think that's how it would end. You know,
Well, just because it was a squash, like a quick.
the first black WWE champion
It was like done in a minute.
would
right?
be squashed by Brock Lesnar. I did not see that coming.
Does that count as a swerve, Adam?
I don't know. Quick takes on the board. Justin says swerve of the year goes to Randy tonight for the fake injury. Jason says
An
MJF.
entire year. That's what you pick.
I
That's
guess so.
fucking
See?
lazy like Brian.
No, that's a good answer.
And
Although I don't think it's the right one.
Jason says MJF turns on Cody. And Bangba says swerve of the year, the Funhouse spray. No one saw it coming when they debuted the dark vignettes weeks before.
I don't know if I would call that swerve of the year just because you. Okay, I'll give you whatever. I'll give it to you. I don't agree with. I think that's fits another category.
Iron Med said swerve of the year, the red light out of nowhere. Having those fucking matches for the Fiend under red light.
All right, yeah, that was pretty bad. Host Choice Award. So this is the one where we each pick our own award and then we award it to someone. I will start. I gave mine to the best new shirt, best new WWE shirt of the year goes to. Yes.
We
Let me do it.
want the
Here, do it
smoke.
again. I thought the Street Profits No Limit shirt was the best new shirt of the year.
How come you're not wearing it then?
It's in my because I'm not.
Dirty?
Nope. Go ahead, Brian.
He uses it as a cum rag.
This is the bonus award. So obviously, naturally, the Ascension Award. I did not see them tonight on Monday Night Raw. However, if you watched any show from a few months ago on Main Event, you probably would have seen Connor or Victor, or maybe during one of the Fandango segments when they were looking for the.
You are eating up time here, my
What?
friend.
I mean, you can cut me off whenever. I'm just going to keep going if you
Late
don't let me.
swerves. Berto says Roman beating cancer in 4 months. Soji, Brock winning the title to headline SmackDown on Fox, only to defect to Raw. And the bullshit end to WrestleMania. Ronda's shoulders came up. That's swerve for Jay.
It's not swerve.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. The next.
What about my choice?
Oh, go ahead. Yours.
I got two here. It's either the
Really?
Deep Throat Award for Rhodey and the Prophets, or it's the best fake return, CM Punk. You guys totally bought
He's
into
still
that one.
salty about it.
I don't.
You guys bought in.
I don't see what the fucking. Okay. Thank you for that.
Next.
Next one is going to be the missed opportunity wrestler. Missed opportunity. This is the wrestler that you think they should have pushed, or that they pushed in the wrong way, or wherever the case may be. Missed opportunity wrestler. Adam.
Missed opportunity wrestler, Buddy Murphy. He was hot as shit this summer, had 3 good weeks on SmackDown, was involved in a Daniel Bryan, Roman story, and then he just wasn't heard of for months.
All right. I hate to even ask, but Brian.
Yeah.
What's your award? Your missed opportunity wrestler.
He doesn't have anything written.
Wow.
How about Jordan Miles? 2019 NXT Breakout Superstar of the Year, and you're going to tell me that he is not a missed opportunity.
No.
He went crazy on his own.
Yeah.
Well,
That's suicide.
that's not WWE's fault. That's
Okay.
not his fault.
Okay.
That's just something that happened.
Now to something completely different and more legitimate. Mine is going to be Asuka. I just, to me, with a women's division that clearly is struggling, clearly has gone below the heights that you had built it up to. You had a star in your ranks, Asuka, who was getting the fuck over in NXT, came to the main roster with high hopes. They pushed her hard to begin with. And then we had this entire year where either she was non-existent or relegated to the fucking women's tag division. To me, Asuka was an asset that you absolutely fucking missed on. So there's mine.
On the board, Jason says Sasha. Russell says Cedric. Bangma says Mike Canales.
That's
okay.
a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. And Jay says missed Montez Ford for male and Liv Morgan for female.
What about you could say? What about Luke Harper?
Oh, please expand on the Montez Ford one. What?
Luke Harper.
Oh, and Britt Baker for
Yeah.
Justin.
She's not good.
Nah.
She's just not good.
And Soji says missed opportunity. He's pointing out the women's tag title. You know, it turned out to be kind of a
A
prop,
joke.
a gimmick
Yeah.
joke title.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a really good one. Missed opportunity. I mean, we're looking for a wrestler there, but
It works.
Yeah, I'll
Whatever.
allow it.
who gives a shit, right?
It works. Our next one is missed opportunity match.
Yes. Thank you for introducing it. I'll start this one. Mine is gonna be a Natty Charlotte match. I think that was a missed opportunity. No, I'm kidding. Literally, there was too many to name. I sat back and I thought for a day on this one, the missed opportunity match, and I just
I had mine easy.
they fucked up Knock and AJ the year before. It just over and over and over. They missed the opportunity. Go ahead.
Mine is not putting Keith Lee over at Survivor Series. You
Okay.
you had him pin Seth. You were one move away, one half count away from doing it justice, and you missed it. That's the match that they should have done that.
Okay. No, you're absolutely right. I like that one a lot. Brian, do you have this
No.
Which one?
missed opportunity match?
He's not even
I
paying
do.
attention.
I do. I fucking do. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
This should have been like a bloodbath. All right?
Uh-huh.
Fucking, I'm talking about ripping limbs off, pulling hair out, getting the goddamn cheese grater. Rusev and Lashley was just a fucking regular, stupid, like, that could have been on Velocity.
year?
Yes. Missed opportunity. Hey, this was the main event
This
segment.
is a match.
That's what I'm saying. They already had a match. They had a match at, what was the last pay-per-view? What was it? Fucking.
I don't like
What's on the
you
board?
today.
What's
Yeah,
on the board?
You're not backing it.
No.
You're not even gonna say anything.
Justin says
No.
missed opportunity Bucks and Private Party. Jason says Lesnar and Kane.
Who gives a fuck about Lesnar?
And match. Berto has a good one. The first Hell in a Cell, Bray and Seth. Bray should have won the title. That would have made his run more memorable if he'd won it that night instead of that horrible ending.
I don't disagree.
That's
a good one.
Yeah.
And Matt Riddle and Ono's series of matches. Bangba says, yeah, that was. I don't know what that was for.
Oh,
What
no,
about Riddle and Goldberg? That's a missed opportunity.
yeah. Well, I mean, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
That
Actually,
could have been a good answer.
Missed opportunity. Shayna, Becky, Bailey could have been so much better for all three. I agree, Soji. That's a good one from Survivor Series.
all right. Worst gimmick of the year, Adam.
My worst gimmick of the year, Fiend as champion.
Oh.
I don't think he should be anywhere near the belt so soon. I don't know why he's champion. I don't get it.
That's. I mean, I
Everybody, so what? because you know what's going to happen, and here's why it's here. You know what's going to happen.
What?
Roman's going to be the one to beat him.
Damn it.
That's fine. I don't know if that's a worst gimmick. That's more like a worst angle, worst storyline.
I don't like it.
Okay.
I think the worst gimmick is Fiend as champ, not Fiend.
But it's not
as a
Fiend
champion.
as champ is not a
He
gimmick.
has two fucking belts. What do you mean it's not a gimmick?
You can call him Fiendy 2 belts.
You can say the Fiend belt. You can say the Fiend belt is the worst gimmick. That's acceptable. But to say Fiend with the belt, that's a storyline. That's an angle. That's a
okay, fine.
Boo this man.
Whatever.
Yeah, that's not good. Brian.
Worst gimmick.
Yeah.
2019.
Yeah.
Good sirs and board.
Come on.
Sorry. Shorty G. What the fuck? You had Chad Gable. The guy was wrestling his goddamn ass off.
Yes,
and now you throw some shorts on him that it looks like he found in the fucking Lost and Found at gym class. No thank you.
Yeah, Shorty G's a fucking horrible one. That's great. My worst gimmick is going to be everything they did with Braun. Everything they did with Braun was a horrible gimmick.
Yeah.
Horrible. Worst gimmicks on the board. The Golden Draw, Dave Christ. That's from Justin. Corbin as King of the Ring. That's from Soji.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And Berto agrees with it. Let's see what else we got. Fiend, Rollins, Hell in a Cell. Jason says. Let's see. Vikings, good in the ring, but meh. And the Viking gimmick. That's for Iron Meds.
Yeah.
And then worst gimmick of the year. What the fuck is Cameron Grimes doing? That's from Bang Bus.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Best gimmick of the year. Let's start with. All right, Brian, go first.
Well, I mean, they were recently
Ascension's free agency. No, sorry.
Well,
I
you're
didn't mean to
close.
steal
No,
from
you're
it.
close. They were recently released from the chains
Why do we go
of
to him?
WWE. I'm going to say Connor and Victor.
Why do we go to
They
him?
are free at last to do whatever the fuck they want. They could show up at fucking PWG. They could show up at fucking Puerto Rico.
All right, so my best.
You could give me a sound effect now.
Best gimmick. There's no coins for this. My best gimmick of the year is going to be the Firefly Fiend. And why I think it was the best gimmick was not just because it was kind of fresh and new and something we haven't seen before, but because it was introduced in a way that set up the Fiend. They came out with the Funhouse. We watched Bray slowly kind of become more and more demented every segment, right? We watched the evil slowly come out of him from this Playhouse character.
Sure.
And then we introduced the Fiend little by little, and then he got physical with it. I thought that aspect of the Funhouse and the Fiend was the greatest gimmick of this year and probably the last few years.
Jason and Justin agree with you on the board.
Okay. Why don't you give us yours?
Mine is I really liked when Daniel Bryan was educating the world on how to be environmentally conscious while also shitting all over them, whether it's the hemp belt or just his eco character.
Yeah.
I really liked that gimmick.
It's like if Captain Planet was a dick.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I loved it. I
Yeah.
absolutely loved it. Talking down to all of us.
I agree with that. What do you got on the board?
Jay also says Firefly Funhouse. Med says the same, so a lot of them doing that. Bus says Flip Gordon going heel. How about that one?
Brian just gave the hang 10.
And Berto says best
did I?
gimmick, Adam Cole, baby.
It's not a gimmick.
What do you mean?
Adam Cole, baby, is not a gimmick. Adam Cole's a person. He's a wrestler.
Yeah.
It's
I
part
guess
of
the
it's part of
Bebe
his gimmick.
Maybe the
I think you're just using gimmick as like a
Let's move on.
yes.
Okay. Let's go to worst storyline. So this is where you should have done your Fiend thing. Worst storyline. I'll start. Worst storyline to me is Seth Rollins versus the Fiend. Now, where I thought the Fiend was the best gimmick, and I stand by that. I thought Seth Rollins setting foot on in the Playhouse was absolutely first. They never
burned it down.
burned it down. First, it didn't do anything. It was back up the next week. It's still going now. What was the purpose of him going there? He completely destroyed the kayfabe of the Funhouse by going on there. Somebody in writing should be fucking fired for that. Worst storyline, Seth Rollins and The Fiend. Period.
I agree.
Brian.
Mine would have to go outside of the realm of WWE, and it has to go to Enzo and Cass invading the G1 Supercard
Yeah.
MSG. That fucking led to absolutely nowhere. Did nothing. People were pissed backstage. Fucking no payoff, nothing. I mean, I know Cass had his issues, but still, I mean, it's just a fucking big spot to put him in.
Yeah.
And for nothing, there's no payoff.
I
So,
completely agree. Good one. Good one.
Yeah.
Adam.
Brock is champ again. Specifically the Kofi squash, only one fucking F5. The storyline of Brock versus Kofi, it seemed like they built it as something good, and that's what it became. I hated that.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins, anything he did, that's Jay's worst storyline. Becky's roads to WrestleMania, that's for Berto. Let's see, worst storyline for Justin. He says Cody and Jericho. He's got the smoke. I don't know what he's talking about there. Worst storyline, Iron Meds. They bailed on this one quick. Seth and Becky. Oh, my God. And then Jason, he's got a winner here. Miz's dad, Shane, and Miz. That was horrible.
That was very bad. That was very fucking bad.
Everything that led Braun in the UC title picture, I don't know what.
I didn't even think about it. It was the best in the world for Shane. That's definitely got to be there, right?
Well, that was the year before.
Oh, the year before. Okay.
It bled into this one.
It
didn't
bled in. Yes.
It bled in, okay.
Bangba says worst storyline: Jordan Miles winning the breakout tournament.
What?
I think he's just being funny.
Best story. Okay, we're gonna do this one real fast. Best storyline is gonna be for me, Firefly Funhouse.
Okay.
Okay.
Mine is the NXT invasion to cover up the Saudi disaster.
Oh, I actually do like that one. That was a good
That's
good run.
a good
Yeah.
answer.
Go ahead, Brian.
Cody versus Dustin. Finally. Right?
I liked it. It
Yeah.
was a real
Blood
good
feud.
feud.
But it was also good. It was about different eras, the
Good.
Attitude Era and all
Yeah,
that shit. So
and they had the emotional moment at the end.
Right.
I thought that was great. And that's a really good one. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
On
sir.
the board, they're trying to catch up. Best storyline for Jason. He says Kofi's road to WrestleMania. That was some good shit.
Yeah, it was good. It was really good.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll go on to tag team of the year. Brian, tag team of the year. Are you gonna make it obvious?
no, you think I would, but I'm going to give it to Undisputed Era, and I know there were a little some sort of different combinations of the guys.
No, I think
At
that's fair.
points.
I think that they have their outlaws, if you will,
Right.
or their Tully and
Right,
Arn.
right.
They, yeah, definitely. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Adam,
Which is this?
tag team
Tag
of the year.
team.
SCU, baby.
Really?
SCU to me is doing what a tag team should. They cut a good promo. They got a guy that's clearly a good single star paired with a veteran, Frankie Kazarian, and on a tag team or on a show with a good tag team division with a bunch of flippy shit. These guys are grounded as their first champ, and I really like them as my tag team of the year.
Watch your mouth.
I think your points are solid and valid. I'll
Justin
I'll
and Jason
capitulate.
agree with me.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with tag team of the year is.
Of course.
I mean,
Wow,
look,
didn't see that coming.
Nobody saw that
beyond
coming.
my fanboyism. Look, they had their huge match in Toronto, put them on the map.
Yeah,
Right.
25. Take over 25.
Right.
That's a big spot.
As champions, they were on Raw getting pushed in the backstage area, and then now they're on TV beating the club. So I think they've had probably one of the more successful years in WWE this year as far as getting elevated. You can argue Undisputed Era had better matches and more matches,
Sure.
better quality. You can make that argument. You can make the argument SCU, they're a grounded tag team that does it right. You can make that too. I think as far as being pushed from one place to the other, I thought they win in that aspect.
Berto and Soji have the Lucha Brothers, and Bangba says
What?
Undisputed Era, but he wants to specifically say it's Roddy and Kyle.
Oh yeah.
And Iron Med's giving some love to the Major Brothers.
Really?
Really?
Why?
He didn't say tag team of the year, but he gave him some love.
good.
Russell B said fucking Street Profits, bro.
He's not reading it.
Yeah, he's
Why
not,
don't you read the Street Profits?
I thought I read it, man. Just give me a fucking
you
break.
didn't fucking read it.
You could read it.
Heel of the year. The heel.
I mean,
Heel-
you're fucking literate.
Heel of the
Damn it.
year. Although it's only been a short-lived program, it was going on. It was happening, via social media or whatnot. Jericho, hands down, reinventing himself.
Le Champion.
Le Champion, and even before Le Champion, Jericho by far is the best heel in the fucking industry right now. Nobody can touch him. If you tell me somebody else can, you're fucking lying. Let's find out if Brian and
try?
Adam are lying. Brian,
I'll try.
go ahead.
Can he touch him? Ready?
Mm-hmm.
MJF.
No.
You don't think so?
No.
Not yet.
Not
He
yet.
needs to wrestle another
Not
20
yet.
more
Heel
years.
of the year, I wrote down Jericho, Le Champion, the Inner Circle, and the Lexicon. I mean, everything that he's done. I mean,
Bubbly.
yeah.
Bubbly.
This guy has without him, AEW ain't shit.
A little bit of the bubbly.
Whoa, what?
Just saying. He's the marquee name that they need to get an audience in there, and he's killing it. He's killing it.
I mildly concur. I'm not going to be as vicious and say they're not shit. I don't think that's true. I do think that without Jericho, they would not it would not be as quality a program as it is right now.
Berto says, don't forget his NJPW stuff he did.
That's what I was going
before.
to say. Well,
Yeah.
plus he's now bridging the gap between them and AEW, potentially. So
Bus, Russell, Berto, Soji, Justin, everybody says
Le Champion.
Le Champion, and Jay says, yeah, they ain't shit without him.
All right. Let's go Rookie of the Year. I'll start this one. Mine's going to be Gary. No, I'm fucking around. I'm kidding. Find a gym, dude. It's going to be
Wow, shade.
Ricochet for me, Rookie of the Year. Ricochet, where you can say his push has not really taken him to a destination. He has had some. He has a very very highlighted year. So Ricochet for me, Rookie of the
if
Year.
I were sitting next to you, I would smack you. He's been wrestling for like 17 years.
No, of the big stage.
Oh.
I know he's
I didn't know that's what the
Prince
fucking
Puma.
the guidelines were.
Rookie of the Year for me.
Noah.
Rookie of the Year for me is going to be Keith Lee.
That's
Bask in his glory.
That's a great one.
The way he had a great run with Dijakovic. He was working with other guys at the beginning of his run.
Yeah.
They didn't bother doing that undefeated shit. They just went in with it.
I'm actually going to say that I like yours better than mine. I think Keith Lee's great there. Brian.
Sammy Guevara,
Really?
maybe.
Maybe.
I mean, he hasn't really.
This is the
won
end of the
anything
year
big.
award. It's the end of the year award. And you're going to go with maybe?
Wow. Brian
Rookie of the
sucks at awards tonight.
Well, because I think my vision of
There should be no
rookie-
winners and losers.
No, what's a rookie? Like a rookie would be fucking what's her
Somebody
nuts?
new to the
What's
new,
her nuts? Who's married? Who's the
I'm
Ninja
answering.
Warrior lady that's married to Ricochet?
The real Casey.
She would be
Casey
rookie of
Catanzaro.
the
They're
year
not married.
candidate.
The only
Well,
Casey that
they're scissoring.
right.
It's 2020.
Yeah, she could be a Rookie of the Year. A Rookie of the Year is not. It doesn't matter if you've been wrestling for 18 years. This is your rookie year on the main stage.
All right, I got one.
What?
Roberto Carrillo.
Berto says we should call it Breakout Star.
Yes.
Breakout star.
Well,
okay. Thank you. Okay, breakout star. Fine.
Jordan Miles.
Okay. Jay says Ricochet. Let's see who else.
Riddle's-
Soji also says Ricochet.
Riddle's a good one.
Adam Page for Jason Sklenner. Chris Statlander for Russell and Justin. I don't know what they're smoking. Rookie of the Year, that fucking alien chick. Rookie of the Year, Bangba says Walter.
Hey, here's a dark horse.
That's a
And
good
Med
one.
says Riddle.
Dark horse Rookie of the Year. JD Drake.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Austin Theory.
Motherfucker is just doing some shit over in PWG.
Yeah. If you guys
turning
don't,
some heads.
if you guys don't know who JD Drake is, man.
We got 3 to
Good,
go.
good,
Wrestler
good.
of the Year, Pay-Per-View of the Year, Match of the Year. 4 to go, and Women of the Year.
Okay. So we're gonna go match of the year. Brian.
This is a tough one.
This was a hard one for you. Brian, go ahead.
War Raiders versus Aleister Black and Ricochet.
Really?
Takeover. That was just a fucking.
Take over what?
Was it 25?
I don't know. You tell me.
NXT Brooklyn.
It was
Takeover.
not Takeover 25.
So let me check my notes here.
It's a good
But
pick, Brian.
Nevertheless,
Let's take over New York.
the biggest one, right? That's the payoff.
No.
Anyway, that was their awesome match. Go on.
All right.
Fucking move on.
Go ahead, Adam. Do yours.
Mine is going to be Takeover Toronto. Triple threat for the North American title. Velveteen Dream, Pete Dunne, and Roderick Strong. I absolutely love that match. The exchanges, there was no heroin
Yeah.
versus any of the three. They were constantly doing moves against each other, and even the finish was fucking fabulous.
It's gonna be a clean sweep here as far as takeovers go. Mine is gonna be no surprise here. I know, and again, I know I'm being fanboyish, but
Oh no.
no, the ladder match between Forgotten Sons, Undisputed Era, and Street Profits, I thought was fantastic, and for me, it was an emotional roller coaster.
It was a fatal four-way.
Who am I
If
missing?
it's the one at 25.
Who am I missing?
The other two teams.
Undisputed Era. Oh, Oni Lorcan and Danny Burch are in it. Yeah,
Hell
you're
yeah.
right. I forgot all about them.
Throw him up.
Yeah. So I that's my match of the year.
Match of the year, and you got it wrong.
Come on, man.
Terrible.
No, it's
Be nice. It's the end of the year.
Talk to him.
It's the holidays.
Bangbus says match of the year: Roddy versus Austin Theory on Christmas NXT.
I heard that was a good match.
Jason says Cody versus Dustin, not a bad choice. Jungle Boy versus Jericho for Justin. Rhea versus Shayna for Russell. Oh,
Match of the year?
Yeah.
No, I'm saying Jungle Boy. That one.
Oh, I don't know about that one, but
Right.
Russell, Rhea, and Shayna was phenomenal. I agree. And Berto says I hated Takeover 25. I'm in the minority, but that card was boring.
I thought that was a good match.
Rob highlighted the match that I thought was the best on the card.
yeah.
And then War Game Women's was my favorite. Iron Meds.
Okay.
It was good.
Sorry, I was reading a text from Montez.
Oh,
Name drop.
yeah?
Name drop.
What are you saying?
Huh?
What are you just saying? You're saying, like,
We-
hey, I just want to let you know that I'm on my podcast right now, and I'm giving you a lot of awards.
We were joking about the tweet. Where we at? Pay-per-view of the year?
I don't know, host.
Pay-per-view of the year. Mine's going to be the mania of takeovers, Takeover Brooklyn. There you go. That's all I had to say, Brian.
Tell them to give us a call.
And match-
704-444-0084.
Yeah, right.
Berto says match Cole 2 out of 3 falls versus Gargano.
Against who?
Gargano.
Gargano. All right, who's next?
I don't think your pay-per-view of the year is right. They didn't go to Brooklyn this year.
Shut up. I just did that for Brian. I couldn't decide.
You don't have a pay-per-view of the year.
Oh, you didn't fill it out?
Takeover 25.
Worst ever.
No, I had Takeover Brooklyn. I had it written down. Takeover Brooklyn.
Let me see.
Takeover Brooklyn.
I can't see anywhere.
My pay-per-view of the year is going to go to Full Gear.
Ooh.
I thought the matches on there, you obviously know about the lights out that you had. You had Cody and Jericho with the MJF finish. You had Proud and Powerful versus the Bucks. Adam Page and Pac. I mean, SoCal Uncensored versus Lucha for the championship. I don't know how you could go with anything else. Even the women's match was tolerable. Rio versus not Kyrie 1 versus not Asuka 3.
Oh, my God.
Berto
Can't say that.
Berto asked, how much did Montez pay me to vote him in? $350 for 4 new tires. Anyway, moving on.
Double or nothing for Berto. Full Gear for Justin. Nope. Berto changed it to Full Gear. Survivor Series for Russell. Double or nothing for Bang Bus.
Okay. Wrestlers of the year. We're going to start with the women. Wrestlers of the year. Start with the women.
Why wouldn't we finish with the women, Rob? Shouldn't they be the best?
So I'm going to go Becky Lynch. Not because I'm really big or high on her.
Just because you're a
but
dumbass?
every event I've gone to this year, Becky Lynch has gotten the pop of the night. I mean, the absolute pop of the night. And she's had it's been the year of Becky. I mean, love her or hate her, it's been her year. So Becky's mine. Adam?
That's a terrible argument because the one person whose year it's been is my Woman of the Year wrestler, and that is Shayna Baszler.
I thought you were going to say Lana.
Up until losing to Rhea Ripley, she beat Io, she beat Candice, she beat Bianca. She beat every challenger that came across her.
Yeah.
Up until running into here, Rhea at the very end. It's the year of Shayna. Nobody else.
I somewhat agree with you. I don't think she's had a better year than Becky as far as the push goes or the spotlight. But definitely, yeah, it's definitely a good one. Brian.
Someone that I know that you'll agree with, Rob,
Not Asuka
looking at
Ford.
you. Nope, not her. Is the person that she's had great matches, but she hasn't been successful. She hasn't gotten over in them as far
If
as
you
wins.
say Lacey Evans, I'm punching
No,
you.
I'm not. Bianca Belair. I think that she's gotten a significant push from where she was last year in 2018. She's been included in some big matches, although, like I said, she hasn't won, but she was still involved. For that, I'll give her, for me, the Woman of the Year.
I don't hate that.
The Wrestler of the Year in
Yeah.
the women's category.
I don't hate that. You're right. She has been.
I knew you wouldn't.
Anytime there's been a big match situation, she's been involved. The only losses she had was unfortunately, to fucking
Shayna twice.
Besides Shayna.
And
Rhea?
Who?
Mia Yim.
Rhea.
Mia Yim. Yeah.
Mia, Rhea.
I mean, Shayna is acceptable losses. The only losses outside of Shayna are to Mia Yim, which I didn't understand at all. But yes, go ahead. So
On the board,
yeah.
Jason says Shayna. Berto says Becky. As much as her character's fallen, she's still very important to that division.
Yeah.
Good point. Bang Bus and Justin.
Oh,
Tessa Blanchard.
Tessa.
Easily, she's about to be the first woman ever to hold a male-dominated title. And Soji
that's-
says Shayna,
that's-
but Ripley is a close second.
That's you know what, I didn't even consider Tessa. Tessa's definitely
She's in that consideration.
she's a trailblazer right now. Absolutely.
Good job, Bus.
All right, here we go. The big one of the night. Wrestler of the year, male. Adam, go.
You ready for mine?
Yeah, go for
it's
it.
Very easy. Boom. Adam Cole, baby.
That's not a bad one.
Nobody has put on more great matches of the year. I know that you can make the argument for Jericho and his character, but inside the ropes, no way does he win Wrestler of the Year. Adam Cole is, he's the guy who's carried his brand one-on-one, head-to-head against AEW. You got to give the man his credit.
That's a That's some good points, Adam. You're actually on. You did your homework tonight. I'm proud of you. Good job, Brian.
On the flip side, he already said it, but I'm going to give it to him. Chris Jericho.
Yeah.
He didn't have. It's not like he had all these like 5-star excellent matches. His
But
matches
it's
were
wrestler
good.
of the year.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. He did everything else. He was
if
character.
it was superstar, you got an
No,
argument. I think.
No, wrestlers
wrestling
included. It's
encom-
all encompassing.
Yeah.
Right? It's
All-
like
all
saying
inclusive.
Hogan versus fucking Steamboat. Like there's different flavors of wrestling.
Yeah.
Jericho I think he was the fucking best in 2019. First AEW champion. Come on, that's significant. That's huge.
I think Wrestler of the Year, I got to go Jericho. Just because when you thought that he was done, when you thought Jericho was finished with his career, that he couldn't come up with anything new, that he couldn't be a top bill, that he was just a name to try to push AEW, he comes out and he goes, no, I got it, and I'm going to change it. And I'm going to change it in a way that at first you're going to go, oh, I don't want you to change. And then you go, oh, it's fucking great. Fucking great. He's so good. Even better. He's probably better now than he's been in 15 fucking years, honestly.
Yeah.
And I give it to him for that reason. Now, I want to just say for the record, I see on their Berto saying Adam Cole, baby, 5-star match machine. I can't agree with that comment more.
And great on the mic.
He's great on the mic. He is a fucking.
He leads a faction.
Yes, he's a 5-star machine.
But couldn't you say that? I mean, Ciampa and fucking Gargano to a point too.
The
They're all
injury-
included
Right,
in
but
there.
the common factor in all those matches that have been great on NXT this year is Adam Cole, baby.
Yeah, I think if Ciampa wouldn't have been hurt, I think it would have been more of an argument for Ciampa.
Yeah.
Mr. November Adam Cole for Bang Bus. I'm not an Adam Cole fan, but I agree for Russell. Late match of the year, Adam Cole versus Daniel Bryan. Iron Med says that was a great match. Let's see what else we got on the board here. Oh, this one's good for Jay. John fucking Cena. Because we need to thank whatever spaghetti monster you believe in that he was not around.
That's fair, and you don't want the
12 months.
the
Full year. He hasn't been on a pay-per-view.
what you call it, the
And Justin says Kota Ibushi took him a year to get back to the G1 Climax final and win it.
okay.
Sure.
And
That's a good one.
who wants to see skinny John Cena in the ring? Really, honestly.
No.
Is he skinny?
Fat Jericho's the best, Bang Bus says.
Yeah, he is.
He's not skinny. He's probably in pretty good. What do you mean?
He's still in good shape,
But
he's
you
definitely
guys still
skinnier.
glossed over me and Berto's point that,
What?
Adam Cole, the
Nobody
5-star
glossed.
machine,
I fucking was very much.
I'm
talking
with
about
you.
it.
that puts him over Jericho. No question Jericho got best heel of the year, but I'm sorry.
But you said also carrying a brand. Talk about carrying a brand.
Yeah.
NXT is already
Who's winning the
carried by
ratings war?
WWE.
Who's winning the ratings war? Is it Adam Cole or Chris Jericho?
It's Adam Cole.
Okay.
Says
Case
who?
closed.
Says
There's his
The ratings.
yeah, everything.
Nielsen.
Well, last week because there wasn't an AEW show.
And Jason is giving Brian some love here. He says runner up, Will Ospreay.
Yeah, fuck yeah. You guys doing crazy things over there in New Japan.
Well, there you go. There was your Marked Out Wrestling Podcast 2019 End of Year Awards. Some of them we took seriously, and some of them obviously we did not. Brian is definitely you definitely say that for Brian's awards.
No, what? And for,
I
and for
showed
Adams.
up. I showed up
And
as
for
the
Rob's.
educated one tonight. I definitely brought
You
the heat.
saying the Fiend.
You gave 3
having the
awards to
belt.
Ascension. He gave 5 to the Street
So?
Profits.
Brian.
Well, that's
Don't
true.
want to sound like a dick or nothing,
Oh.
but it says on your chart that you're fucked up.
So yeah.
You talk like a fag.
Oh.
So you know what I do is I like you know.
Ah.
All right. Hey, speaking of end of year awards, if you want to win an award from your best friend or your spouse or your kids, what better way to be dad of the year or friend of the year or husband of the year than by going to markedoutgear.com, getting yourself a MOWP hoodie or one of our custom t-shirts, maybe our elite MOWP shirt, and
Best
buying that for a friend. You can still get that 20% off that we offered during the holidays. It's still there.
Till the end of the year.
To the end of the year, 20% off. Marked out, one word is the promo code. Marked out, one word. Also, if you're a fan of Collar and Elbow brand, and I know Brian is,
I fucking am.
he rocks it all the time.
Right now.
He wore it. He had a 6-hour drive today that ended up being 10 hours, and he wore his sweatpants
He did.
the whole time, and you could definitely smell it.
Visiting one of my moms.
One of his moms.
Yep.
He got like a Mormon situation.
Second one.
So
you,
you can go to
motherfuckers.
collarandelbowbrand.com, put in the promo code, marked out, one word, 10% off your order there. And whatever they might have others, they always have other deals going on too.
Sure.
So you might get 40% off. Who knows?
The
Go to the
board-
website and check it out.
The board is clamoring to get the Check the Tape shirt back in stock, Brian.
We're working on that. We're working on that hand over fist.
Brian is supposed to redesign it. That's why it's not in stock.
So,
FYI.
Well, Adam's supposed to stock it. I mean,
oh,
what?
Soji has a late character of the year. He says goes to Baby Yoda.
I was gonna read that. Yeah, Baby Yoda. Yeah, Brian.
From the-
Fucking
from the Manchurian.
the
I hate you,
Mandalorian.
Brian. I hate you, Brian.
The mandolin.
Is that the one with what's the one with, he's with Tom Cruise and he's like a samurai? That's
Oh,
the Mandarin.
by the way,
Manchurian.
I did get it confirmed.
Mandalorian.
It was Oberon. It didn't just look like him. It was him.
Oh, it was him?
Yeah, actually, it was him. So good for him.
But he's not one of the guys that plays him. That's what's weird. He's not even the voice.
We're talking about Lars Sullivan.
Yep.
If that's him.
Yeah, we are.
Lars Sullivan.
So,
Being a guest is the best shirt, Jason says.
all right.
And Russell says, come on, Brian. Get on
Yeah,
it.
we need to work. We need to get that fucking
Check
intern.
the tape. People want it.
So again, there will be no show on Wednesday.
Wait, we're not doing a show?
Not doing a show on Wednesday. No.
The big New Year's show for AEW.
New
We're
Year's
not doing
Day.
a show? Yeah, but it's not New Year's Eve.
Okay, Adam and Brian are doing a show on Wednesday.
Well, I don't know.
I thought we weren't, but
Where are you going to be?
It's
Okay,
the big
so
New
where are you
Year's
gonna be?
AEW
Whoa,
show.
I'm going to be here,
Oh, where in the studio?
not doing a show.
Where? Just sitting here, staring at your.
I
Fucking...
thought we had Wednesday off.
I wasn't planning on Wednesday off.
Does
Okay, well
does,
then come do your show.
wait. Does
I'll be here, everybody, to react to the awesome New Year's show.
does Vincent K. McMahon take days off?
No,
Okay,
he
I-
takes flights
Does
off.
he?
I guess I'll be here.
Does Paul Levesque take days off?
No, Brian.
Woodlore versus the Manchurian with MJF and Baby Yoda on a pole.
Oh.
Book it.
Baby Yoda. On
You know
a
they're
pole.
doing loser has to eat dog food. Baron versus Roman.
I don't care.
That's a real thing. That's happening.
Nobody cares.
I
about it.
swear to God, that's happening.
Good. Great.
You get, yeah, that's on SmackDown.
We're-
man.
we're hoping
Jay
to-
says Jason was guest of the year.
We're hoping to give you a 2020 present and debut a new skit video, but we'll see if that happens.
And Bangba says, don't let Adam cover NXT versus AEW by himself. Yeah. I mean, we wouldn't want to have good points and structure.
So, everyone, we are about to head into the roaring 20s. So everybody put on your flapper dresses and your gangsta suits.
Hey,
and
Rob, see you next year.
And you're a Great Depression.
that was
Get
it
it?
was the 30s.
Get it, Brian? See you next year.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a dad joke.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, actually, we're gonna see each other tomorrow.
Get your new any New Year's
Kayfabe, brother.
any New Year's resolutions real quick.
What?
New Year's resolution?
Let's see.
No. Mine is
Not eat dog food.
mine is the health kick. I'm gonna go hard on the health kick. I know that's so cliche,
Everybody
Yeah.
says it every year.
but with my heart problems and
You were
just
cheating earlier tonight.
I was cheating. I had some chips tonight. I
That's
did.
okay.
Yeah.
Jason says Fat Man and Little Boy. Don't forget. Educated one.
So that's mine.
That's
Health-
yours?
the health kick.
Imagine paying $2 billion for Corbin and Roman.
Adam doesn't. Adam's too lazy to have one.
Do you have one? Do you have any resolutions?
Adam doesn't change
My
anything.
health kick is just so that I can keep up with my
No,
kids
your
better
New Year's
without being blown
New
up.
Year's resolution. That's
Is that your?
not it.
I'm not. Yeah.
Adam is too lazy to change anything about himself.
Rob is just an angry, bitter.
Am I-
fucking
is he
sot
saying
of
anything?
himself.
No, he's not. He's not
so
disputing it.
he's not disputing it, right?
Mhm.
Fucking with the process. Good job, Republican. Brian, you got one before we go away?
Yeah, I'm gonna get on the health kick thing too.
Yeah.
Need to lose some lbs, some holiday weight, and also get some other announcing bookings outside of Full Faith.
All right. Very cool.
Work
All right.
on that.
Rob, why can't you start now? No, I already have started. I cheated tonight. I ate some chips tonight. I had a couple Ruffles tonight, but I have been
That's all right.
watching my weight. I haven't been exercising as much as I want to because I've been so busy. But I have changed my diet.
You got a Peloton in the living room
Nah, I don't like it.
while
You
you're
got a
watching.
Peloton?
Yeah. Well, it's the other version. I've changed my diet completely, which is big. So, I'm trying. High cholesterol, man. I got to get it down.
Berto says join Beachbody. His mom lost 17 pounds barely doing it. I lost 14 pounds just quitting soda. I haven't done a dick.
Yeah, soda's big.
Yeah, we all
And
gave
eating late. That's my issue.
Yeah.
Eating late.
we all
fucking
gave up
leave here.
sodas.
10 o'clock cutoff and sodas
Right.
are my diet right now.
Intermittent fasting.
Okay, we're
That's a
done.
good one.
We're done. Happy New Year, everyone. We will see you in 2020.
I'll catch you on the flip side.
Markedout Podcast is produced and edited by You Record
Fucking
Studios
sucked at
and
your
is
awards
recorded
tonight,
live from
Ryan.
Charlotte, North Carolina. Subscribe, follow,
So
and listen to
horrible.
us live following WWE programming on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook Live. Download the podcast by following us at podbean.com or subscribe on iTunes and Apple Podcasts. While you're there, go ahead and give us an honest and fair review and rating. Finally, if you have enjoyed our product and would like to see us grow, please donate to us by visiting the donation link below our live video, or you can donate via Venmo and Cash App at the handle Ravepro. That's Ravepro.
You're listening to the Electronic Media Collective Podcast Network. Yeah, it's a mouthful. For more great shows, visit electronicmediacollective.com.